Page 39, Between the Cracks. This is a performance piece, so if you're going to play for somebody, this is a piece you could do it with. Now you have the F chords, you got the blue notes, not that rhythm, but those notes. The blues scales in here. This is a combination of wonderful stuff. A bit of the chromatic scale is in here. Look at the bottom, the last line on the right hand, the last two measures here. Is that cool or what? And they're telling you to accent the syncopated notes as well as the other accented notes. So when you get a syncopated note, put a little accent on it. Of course, they've already put accents on them, didn't they? Look at the second measure. They're both hands together. The last notes played have an accent, and those are syncopated. 1 and 2 and 3. You're expecting, so just put bum bum, and that's in a bunch of places like that. You get down to the third line, look at the second measure there, or the first measure for, I mean, this is the second beat that's accented. I'm exaggerating the accents so you can hear them a little better because the electronics tend to mess it up. But the idea is there, you got to feel that accent too. And the same thing on the next measures, and the same thing in the last line. So bring out the accents. They can be a lot of fun. Now I'm going to play this. They're saying at the bottom that you can do it in a rock, jazz style, or rock, jazz, or salsa. I'm going to do this in a jazz style. So I'm going to swing the eighth notes. So at the beginning, instead of this, I'm going to do this. So ba 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 ba. Now, D C Alfini at the bottom, so we're going to go back up to the top and play the first two lines again. The Finis at the end of the second line. Other than that, it's straightforward. The dynamics are there, put them in. In this case, put the right hand. The dynamics go to bring out the right hand. Play the left hand a little softer throughout. This is a good piece to go ahead and learn for it. I'll point out a couple things in the right hand. Second line, in the second measure, you're here more or less, and then in the next measure it's second finger, but it's sort of between phrasing. They didn't put in phrasing, but it's okay to lift up. You can have a little silence here. It's just lift up and put your second finger. The problem is going between the third measure and the last measure. In the second line and the last line, same thing. You have this chromatic passage hitting on a thumb, but now you've got these notes. So what I'm recommending is you're fingering in the last measure of that line, do a 2-5. So your thumb is here, do a 2-5, and then a 1-4, and then a 3. It's a little awkward. But it will help you if you can get that fingering down. And once you get it, it's actually comfortable. You won't have a problem because you're doing a 2-5 here. You stick the thumb under and do a 1-4. That can be a tricky feeling at first, but I would encourage you to get it. It will come in handy. And then you can end on the third finger. In the last line, you're coming off of that. You're playing here 2-5 in the last measure at the bottom. And then you can do another 5 and here, or you can do a 4. It's up to you how you want to finger those two A flats in the last measure. Is it a 5 or a 5-4? So let's try it out slowly just to check notes and rhythms. I'll give us 4 counts since it's in 4/4 time. Here, here. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And Rest. Rest. Now it just says at the top it's a solid moderate tempo. So you're going to have to figure out what that is. What is a solid means steady. Keep it steady. No slowing up or speeding or slowing down or speed. I can't talk anymore. It's up or down. It's slow or fast. Don't change none of that. There. And moderate, whatever that is. Something like that.